Thursday Night Baseball headed your way from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. The Yankees aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Santana, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout-to-walk ratio, 2-to-1, that this guy is more a pitch-to-contact guy than a strikeout-walk guy.
Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. First at-bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Wait a minute, Compton exclusive. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Break up.
First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I know this team is hoping Brett Gardner can get on a hot streak. He had only 1 home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just 1 homer, your team's not going to score a lot of runs. He's got to turn on the power in this lineup if this team wants to have any success at all.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Sanchez is there. One there. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. So a good start here for Irvin Santana. On to the home half now. Yankees 0, White Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Michael Rowland, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Lined hard toward right center. Saunders is right there, 1 down. A moment here from the South. Side to take a look at the Pale Host starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully, it's with the first two guys in the batting order.
So the base is empty here with one away, and moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez.
Fans, summer's almost here. The temperatures are heating up. The kids are out of school. What better way to spend those summer nights than here at the ballpark with a 6 or 10 game mini plan? You'll save as much as 30% as compared to buying individual tickets alone. How's that for summer savings? Visit any stadium ticket window for mini plan information.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And he popped him up, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting third.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ryan.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the White Sox. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Nino Reese. First shot for him here as he comes in, currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Here's Brett
11.
Gardner now.
Brett Gardner.
As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Judge.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Geyer is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting seventh, the second baseman.
Now in the box, Torres, as he enters this one. With an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Into the corner and slicing foul. Torres, a Venezuelan-born ball player, very well could be starting the upcoming All-Star game. He currently leads all second basemen in the league in fan votes.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Belted high in the air out to left. Cordell ranging back. Goodbye home run.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Geyer has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Palmer. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Saunders is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
All right, boys. Take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
So 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike three. Digging in.
The center fielder,
Saunders.
number 28.
He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Geyer sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. The outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Geyer looking up, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. And they're not going to get Gardner. He's in there with a triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit with a cycle can get a single or a double, but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Hit in the air down the right field line. Geyer giving chase, and no one will track it down. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hensley looks up. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Aaron Bummer is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And now, Gary Sanchez. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His second of the game as the blowout continues. Standing in now. Swung on and hit in the air again. Deep down the left field line. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now another one hit deep to left. Cordell ranging back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up. Lifted in the air out to right. Geyer on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. So no one on now after the sac fly. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Miguel Andujar. Anderson brings it in, and it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. Big inning for them, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees are out in front, 11-0. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning. And now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Now to the plate, Brandon Geyer. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail in this one 11-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Geyer going back, and that one is gone. Into the box, Nino Reese, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. In there, a base hit.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next will be the imposing power bat, Aaron Judge. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. Into the box now, Torres, as he swings and hits a laser to right. Geyer is there, one away.
Torres.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Goodbye, home run.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
DJ.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Voit isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
And Duhar.
0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hensley is after it. He makes the catch. What a play. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
0-1, here it comes. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Stepping in, Ryan Cordell. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
8 straight strikeouts. You got to be kidding me. The inning is stepping in. Keith Saunders comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and it's gone as they add still another.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just
here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Here's big Aaron Judge as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Designated hitter.
And there's one away.
Judge.
Standing in, Torres hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Popped him up. Moncada is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Gary Sanchez will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Digging in, Otto Hensley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Anderson scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Geyer is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Miguel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yohan Moncada. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6. Keith Saunders will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Saunders leads off second with nobody out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. The relay. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
No balls and 1 strike. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Goodbye home run.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Torres, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Moncada gloves it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch popped up. Moncada is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Striding in, Jose Abreu. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Here's the first pitch to him. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
0-1 the count. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's
strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Down in order go the White Sox, and as you can see, they are stepping into the box. Luke Voit will start us off in the 8th.
The first baseman.
Line drive to left, and this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting.
We'll look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. So striding in, DJ LeMahieu. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Into the box, Miguel Andujar. He swings and lines it to left, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The center fielder,
stepping up to the plate, Heath Saunders. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Cordell going back on it, to the track, to the wall. Goodbye, home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
In now, Nino Reyes. He sends it on the ground to first, and that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Brett Gardner will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Reese is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Hensley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs. So here's Daniel Palka now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Ready once again, Otto Hensley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if they'll fish.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning. The pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears.
And there's another one. Strike 3 as he just continues to mow guys down. 1-2. Stepping into the box, Torres. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the way, screams for the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
It can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a piece.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here from the stretch. slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And they'll hold the lead runner at third, but the batter does end up making it to second with only one away.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Third baseman, Miguel.
And they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up, and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Hit hard to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores, and they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
High in the air out to center field. Hensley sprinting after it. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And this will bang up against the wall. 1 run is scored. Now the relay home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. Now 3 runs are in.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Hit well on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He was a double play victim last time around. And he popped him up. Sanchez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. A tag, and he is out at second base. And a costly decision there, as it's a double play turn to retire the side.
Leading up for the White Sox.
So striding forward now, Yohan Moncada. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
And another strikeout as nobody can touch him in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Tim Anderson becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. And he'll step off. First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The White Sox down to their last strike. Ripped down the line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
And this man right here certainly did his part here this evening.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the
crowbar. Come on, they don't tell us who we are. So when they try and lock you up, go and get the crowbar.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field, 40,615.